But first, guess what, ladies? The Gem and Jewelry Show is in town at the Reliance Center. So today, we want to feature some local artists with a passion for making jewelry and making some money. Starting with the story of a fifth grader's locker that opened up a gem of possibilities. Please welcome 12-year-old jewelry designer Maddie Bradshaw, her sister Margot, and her mom Diane of M3 Girl Design. Hi there. You have already made about $100,000?
Yes.
Yeah, she's like, well, I'm not really keeping track, but yeah, about $100,000. How did this whole idea start?
Well, I was going into middle school and I wanted magnets for my locker, and I looked around and I really couldn't find any that I really liked. So I took some bottle caps from my uncle's Coke machine and I turned them into magnets, and I gave some of them to my friends and I put them in my locker, and all my friends loved them so much that I decided that I wanted to be able to wear them as a necklace. So I created an interchangeable magnetic bottle cap necklace so that you can swap them.
Now, how did you come up with all these designs, and how are you putting those designs in there?
Well, my sister helps me come up with a lot of the designs, and they are all hand-drawn images that I have done, and we have employees who make them. And
so she's 12 years old, and we have employees who make them. Okay, I sold jewelry when I was in 6th grade. I made $10. That was it. Okay, and Mom, you kind of, when she said, okay, you know what, everybody's liking them, so she had to keep up with a little bit of demand there. What was the decision, and how did you come up with that decision to say, well, all right, let's make this more into kind of a little business for you?
Well, I think I was a little scared at first. We got approached by a sales rep, the Klein Group, and they decided they wanted to rep the line. And so from there, I sat the girls down and I said, you know, things are going to change. It's no longer going to be the three of us sitting at our kitchen table making these.
Right.
But, and I just asked them, what do you want to do with it? Do you want to take it, you know, to a further level, or do you want to keep it as an after-school craft? And so they decided they wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And so we took it to a local toy store, Learning Express in Dallas, and they agreed to put it on their shelves as a consignment with 50 necklaces and bottle caps.
Yeah. And your upfront investment was about what?
$300 of Maddie's own money.
Wow.
And I matched it with $300, and she was very nervous because she's my daughter who likes to save every penny.
Yeah, and she had to give it all up. But you know what,
She
a great
did.
lesson to learn as well, is that
Absolutely.
you kind of have to invest in yourself and invest in it for it to pay off. And so, is it cool working with your sister?
Yeah, it's lots of fun.
Yeah, because sometimes they say family working together doesn't work, but this is working, isn't it? What lesson have you learned from this?
I think it's just been so incredible. It's a gift from God. We've always been very tight-knit family, but I don't know any other job that you can have to where you're working with your children.
Yeah.
And the travels that we've been able to experience because of this, and the generosity and the humility my kids have learned, it's truly a blessing. And when she talks about the employees, we don't even really call them employees. We call them our M3 Girl family.
Ah, that's cool.
So it's really a blessing.
And Maddie, how cool is it to see some famous people wearing them? And speaking of, who's wearing your necklaces?
Well, we just we just sent bottle caps to Obama's daughters.
Ah, we may see them on inauguration night, maybe, huh?
And we are sending some to Miley Cyrus.
Well,
and
they're
others.
very, very cool, and I applaud what you did. A lot of kids don't have the belief in themselves, and sometimes, sadly, don't have the parents who believe in them to carry it off to this level. So congratulations. We look forward to bigger things even to come from you. I love it. Hey, Mom, it must be nice to know that her college education's already paid for.
Right.
All right.